So I'm probably going to get a little wordy besides the Facebook post that I made, but this was from the heart. And I always say when you speak from the heart, that's what makes the most impact in this world. I'm so grateful and blessed for my grandfather. He is a World War II veteran to all, a good friend to some, relation to others, but grandpa to moi. On my worst days and my best days, on his too, I'm grateful for the moments he tells me to calm down and be patient, to the days where he says it like Rip from Yellowstone does. Not only in foul language, though. Why not just do it? This Father's Day, respect those who are always there for you, no matter what. And for those who are no longer with us, reflect on the moment that you learned valuable life lessons. Don't remember the moments of hardship, the moments of hope and inspiration, and most importantly, love. To me, what's in a last name? Not much. It's the person behind the last name that left an impression, people who choose to be a part of your life or don't. Biological isn't all it's cracked up to be. But sometimes it's the dads who didn't have to be that makes the most impression. This Father's Day, I miss Mike Harmon. To the moms who have to do both the job of dad and mom, you deserve recognition too. Happy Father's Day, friends and family. Make time for the ones who make a difference in your life before all those people are just a name and a memory. Those moments matter. People matter. I'm going to recall a couple of times in my life right now that matter. First, when I say to the moms that have to be the mom and the dad, before my mom met and was blessed to be married to Mike, she was also mom and dad. She worked. She also you had to put food on the table, and I had a job too at the time. I was full-time going to college. And, you know, I respect that, because, we may not always see eye to eye because of my temper, her temper, yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, she didn't walk away. She stood. She stayed there. Now, when you think about it, so did my grandpa. And, he didn't have to put up with having my dog Kobe here that we had, or my dog Lance, or, after we lost Sam, we tried to adopt Garfield. That didn't work out well. And he didn't have to grant both Heathcliff and Sonia. And I'm so blessed that he did. And it's not only that, there's so many little things, so many times that, I can recall that makes a difference. I had surgery on my shoulder, and my biological dad was not there, but my quote-unquote stepdad, even though I hate that word step with all the might in me, was. And I knew if there was ever anything I ever had a problem with, or any concern I had, an issue I had a problem with, I could always call Mike. And there was a time we had lost Lance, which was my other dog, and we were searching for the next perfect dog. I found the perfect dog, and some of you have heard this story a million times, but I'm going to say it again, up at Bloomington at the Central Illinois Sheltie Rescue, because I love Shetland sheepdogs. And my heart was just sold on Kobe, because they found him in a establishment where he had lost a lot of weight, and the owner had died, and they rescued him. And again, this place was in Bloomington, Illinois. I got approved on my adoption application, and I couldn't drive up there because I had to work, and Grandpa couldn't drive up there because he didn't want to do it at nighttime. So Mike said, "Hey, I'll take Grandpa Wayne and we'll go up there and get him." And they did. And it's moments like that in life that when people stop what they're doing to help you out, it doesn't matter what your last name is, they're family. You treat family as family. And if you don't, you're going to pay for it in the end. I guarantee you. You know, I think the biggest loss is always the ones, not the person that it impacts till the end of their life, and they say, man, if I would have just been nicer to that person. Man, if I just, been a little bit more understanding or seen it from their point of view. At first I didn't accept my stepdad to be really, he was my dad, but I didn't accept him that way. And there was a feud between me and my mom at that time that I'm not going to get into. But what I'm saying is, that's not what matters. That's not what is important this holiday. Father's Day is Father's Day. Whether it's dad or your mom who looked after you, or your grandfather, or even if it's a step, and I hate that word with all of my heart. Those people matter. Those people have been in your life, and you show respect to those people. You honor those people, and you don't cast them aside like they don't matter. With that being said, I hope this video impacts you today greatly. I hope it makes you either pick up a phone and call someone, write a card, send an email. But don't let moments pass without realizing that people matter. Happy Father's Day to the fathers who choose to be fathers, to the fathers who don't walk away. And most importantly, I'll share this with you. One Father's Day, they sold these books, and they would have the words to the song of the books. And this song happened to be He Didn't Have to Be. And there was a CD of that song at the end of it. And I gave it to Mike for one of his Father's Day gifts. And I think that was the best. I always gave him John Deere, yes, but I remember that the most just because of his reaction. And he got a little choked up over it, but most importantly, he appreciated it. And it wasn't so much the gift, it was the sentiment behind the gift. And I hope this holiday, most of all, you remember the sentiment behind the people. Don't let this video fall on deaf ears. God bless. Take care of yourself and each other. Good night.